Hey, just change the title.
Do what?
Just change the title because
Yeah,
it says MHU
yeah.
Super Bowl.
I just changed it now. It should be good.
All right, I'll post.
All right.
A little nervous, but
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the
All right. Here it is. The moment
Hold up,
everybody's
Adam.
been waiting for. You haven't posted yet?
nah.
Okay.
I'll let you know when.
Okay, you're good. I'll play the music back and we'll give it a go again.
with emotion, following the light that sets me
All right, let's do it.
All right. It's the moment everybody's been waiting for. The draft night. It's here. I got Commissioner Hotep with us tonight. He's gonna kind of give us some breakdowns for the top 10 in the draft. How are you doing tonight?
I'm not bad, man. How are you?
Pretty good. So
Let me
let's
figure this out.
see. So yeah, this is kind of your idea, your show that you kind of wanted to do, and we're gonna break down the top 10 picks, I believe, and kind of go
Yes,
over
sir.
what you think they should do. Because some of the guys, they're not that smart. I could see them doing some crazy things. So it wouldn't surprise
Man.
me. The guys, they're not that smart.
Yeah, sure. We'll jump right into the Cardinals' first pick, man. To be honest, he has the first pick and the third pick, and I wanted to mock him with a quarterback initially, but the more I thought about it, um, I don't see Beasley trading out of the number 2 pick. So I think it's best that Cards just goes best player available. And for me, I don't have him up right here, but it's the cornerback. I want to say his last name is Arisman.
Okay, let's see. Yep, right there. Carroll or Reisman, something like that. The
Yeah,
halfback. Yeah.
yeah, man. Yeah, to me, that's the person he has to go with right there. The His numbers are just off the chart, man. I think he's going to be close to 96 speed, and with the B man coverage, man, I don't see how he could pass that up, to be honest. So I see him going with a Reisman, number 1, and Rosen, number 3. I mean, not Rosen, Vasquez. To me, I don't know, man. It seems like he threw all his marbles, into that number 3 pick, and he's sort of forced to draft a quarterback, which a lot of people have been saying, man. Ever since his combine numbers came out, they think he might be a bust, but
Yeah.
I think he's pretty much damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. As far as the quarterback goes, because if he doesn't get one there, the only 2 quarterbacks that I see are Vasquez and Feely that are pretty good. So I see him going with that cornerback number 1.
Okay, so you were talking about the cornerback number 1 instead of the half. I pulled up the
Yeah,
halfback. So let's see.
yeah. My bad, man.
You're good. You're good.
I just got home and
You're
I
good.
was trying to listen to it on the same phone, the stream that I have my AirPods on, but I was getting the delay.
You're fine. Um, so yeah, I got the cornerback pulled up now. Hughes. You're talking about the one that ran a 4.26 40.
Yep,
Yeah.
him.
Okay. Yeah. So I've got him pulled up now, so they can kind of look at him. I mean, he had a really good combine. So yeah.
Yeah, man. His vertical jump's good. He has good enough height, but between that speed, the vertical jump, his acceleration is going to be off the charts. He has good strength for a cornerback. To me, it's a no-brainer. He has to pick him. If he doesn't pick him, the Cowboys are going to get him at number 2.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think his combine probably shot him up into the number 1 overall pick, because that's a
Yeah,
pretty impressive combine.
definitely, man. And as far as scouting goes, I usually wait until the combine to scout corners, just because you don't want a slow cornerback, man, especially with players like Tyreek Hill out there. And that's another thing too. He has Brandon Cooks in his division, and Cooks is 98 speed, so he needs a shutdown corner. Patrick Peterson's getting a little long in the tooth for Madden. He's going to start regressing soon, so yeah, I just say he has to pick him at number 1.
Right. Yeah, and I kind of agree with you. So
I'm good now, man. I got up YouTube on my computer, so
okay.
I was trying to pull things up.
All right, so you want to go on to Cowboys at number 2?
Yeah, let's do number 2.
Okay.
I think I have a little bit of delay, so just let me know.
You're fine. It should be up there now.
It still says Cardinals on the clock. Cowboys, man, he traded 2 O-linemen, and for me, Gill, he's the best O-lineman in this draft, bar none, man. If you could just pull him up for a second.
Let's see, yeah, Gill. I got him right here.
Yeah, I mean, with that bench press, man, 37 reps, that's going to be 90 to 94 strength. It's a no-brainer for me, man. I think his card hasn't came up for me yet, man, but I think everything's like B plus.
Yeah, he's got B plus impact, and then B on run block and lead block.
Yeah,
but
I know it says.
Go ahead.
I
was probably gonna say the same thing about the third rounder.
Yeah, I know it says mid-third rounder, but with him being 6'5", he can honestly play guard or tackle, man. So I think you take the risk, and I'm not saying he's gonna do it, but it doesn't make sense really with all the trades that he made. I don't like trading just to replace the same position, but in my opinion, he's the only O-lineman worth a top 10 pick.
Yeah, and I could see that for sure.
I think he has to grab him right there. The other positions are pretty deep, where he could still grab an impact player. So we can get back to the Cardinals.
You want to go Cardinals number 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get back into them.
Okay.
And it's just going to be quick, man. I got him taking the quarterback, Vasquez.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you want to pull up Vasquez's number,
yeah, he should be popping up. Pretty bad combine, but
a bad combine, but
his stats look good. His skills.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. To me, a quarterback's supposed to throw the ball, and I think he does a very good job at throwing the ball. And throw power, that's the most important thing that you want out of a quarterback. His mid-throw is a B. Throwing on the run is a B-. So even though he's not that fast, he's still, he's going to be good, when you're running out of the pocket. But that A-plus power right there, man, to me, that's at least 96 throw power. So I think he just has to, I guess, cut his losses, man, with Rosen and take him. He's saying he's not going to go quarterback. I say he has to go quarterback. Yeah, that's what I say. But, yeah, we'll say quarterback. We'll move this along to the number 4 pick.
Yeah, just while it's loading, just to touch on Vasquez, my opinion, anyways, I kind of think if he would have had a good combine, he probably would have got that star development. But I think since he didn't get that good combine, I think he's probably going to be quick. But he's still going to have good stats, though.
And if I'm him, that's all I'm hoping for is a quick development.
Right.
So at least to even out for the loss of Rosen, man. He cannot afford for that dude to be a bust. He can't.
Yeah, I agree.
So Steelers, they could go a lot of different ways, man. And I have them. I know Steelers wants Hughes. I don't see Hughes falling. I mean, to me, he's probably going to be the best cornerback to come out of our draft this cycle, man. I don't see anyone coming out better than him. But I could see him settling for Spittler, who's still solid. if you want to pull up Spittler,
Yeah.
since they already seen Hughes.
Yep. Nick Spittler there. I mean, he's still pretty solid, like you said.
Yeah, I mean he's a good fallback plan, man. I mean his speed isn't 4.26, but it's still really good, man. And I think he has a solid vertical jump too.
Yeah, his jumps were really good,
Yeah,
broad and vert.
he's taller, so and with the C plus zone coverage, I mean, and the B man coverage, he's going to be really good. He's a physical corner, so if he needs a corner, I go Spittler right there because Spittler's not falling out of the top 10.
Yeah, I don't know that he could. I think he has the 8th pick. I don't know that he could wait
I don't think he's going to make it there.
to get him there. So
Yeah, we can move on.
All right.
I'm just trying to move this
Oh,
along.
you're good.
we can
Yeah,
finish
definitely.
5, 7.
Yep. So you got the Ravens now at 5.
Boss man, that guy loves big wide receivers.
He just got one
I
in free
just-
agency.
Yeah, he just got one. There's none in this class, so I think he's gonna go. He only has one. Actually, he signed 2 halfbacks, man. So I say if Gill's there, he goes Gill. Just O-lineman. O-line's a hot position, man. But give me a second. You don't have to pull up Gill since they already seen him.
Okay.
I think he's gonna either go. If Gill's not available, I see him maybe going with Daniel Garcia, the outside linebacker.
Okay.
Um,
And he had
he
a really
he's
good
up to
combine.
yeah, and Boss Man's up to his user skills, so I think he can afford for Garcia not to be that good in a lot of the ratings categories. As far as speed, his speed's going to be 89 to 93 speed. His acceleration is good. His jumping can be as high as 87, which is solid for a linebacker. He's a little old for my liking, but that speed's elite. So I think he has to pick him up. He has the B pursuit, the B minus tackle, C plus awareness. I mean, he's solid, man. I think he's the best athlete on the board right now. So I think he has to go with him.
Yeah, and he comes from a pretty good college too, so it doesn't hurt.
Tennessee. I mean, yeah.
Had to
I
plug
say-
that in.
Yeah, I say he goes Garcia. If he still wants to go halfback, I heard he signed 2 halfbacks, but if he still wants to go halfback, it's a Reisman at this point.
Yeah, and I just pulled him up. Should be coming up. He was the fastest halfback in the combine, so could be pretty good
Yeah.
for him too.
Yeah.
So let's see here. I think we got Cowboys next, maybe. I gotta
Yeah,
pull.
Cowboys are 6.
Okay. Give me just
If I'm
a second.
Cowboys, man, go ahead.
Oh, you're good. I was just getting it pulled up.
Yeah, if I'm the Cowboys, I'm retooling that defense. There really isn't for me in this draft. I didn't see much on offense worth a first round pick. I could be wrong. I'm just saying I didn't see it, but I think he has to take Norwell at this point if he's still on the board.
Okay. The right in.
Yeah. To me, he's low key. He's the best defensive player in this draft, man. Besides the cornerback.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. You got Norwell, you got Garcia, and then Hughes. I think the corner.
But yeah,
All
I
three
mean,
of them were pretty good.
This guy is fast. He has good strength, good acceleration, B plus hit power, B plus pursuit, and a B minus power move. And he's young. He's only 21 years old, so he's a little too light for my liking. So I'd move him maybe to defensive end, but actually he is defensive end. I was thinking of
Outside
Washington, my bad.
linebacker, maybe.
Yeah, maybe perhaps. But I say this guy's the best defensive player on the board at this point.
Okay.
I say he goes Norwell.
Okay. And we got the Patriots next. Let me resize this real quick. I didn't get a chance to do all this before we started, so I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries, man. I mean,
Get
we've
it.
been moving through this off season quick, man. So
Yeah.
we've had to sort of prepare for this off the top.
Patriots have a whole list of players that they could go for.
this guy had so many holes, man, and I I initially had him mocked a quarterback, but he he went for Teddy, man. So I'm I'm thinking he goes for the wide receiver Hicks,
Okay.
who's 93 to 97 speed.
Yeah.
None of his other stats jump out, but speed kills, man. So, and especially with the way Tyreek Hill and Cooks have revolutionized the position this Madden, man, I say this guy has to be grabbed off the board at some point.
Yeah, that
But
all
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah, he has that B plus release too, and the C plus catching isn't really bad, but I think he goes for him. He doesn't really have no receivers on his roster, and with Teddy Bridgewater being there, he has to give him some weapons.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to catch the ball when you're burning defenses by 5 yards. So it's not like it's
Yeah,
going across the middle or anything.
yeah, I think he takes 6 right here.
Okay. And then you got the Steelers again coming back up at number 8. We've got a couple teams with multiple picks in the top 10. Could make things interesting.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be wrong on all of these, man. I just looked at their team needs real quick, and I went with the best players on the board. But
If they're smart owners and smart coaches, that's what they're going to do. If their guy's not there, they're going to take the best player available. They should, anyways.
yeah, you got Washington. I like Washington a lot, man.
The defensive tackle.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like him a lot.
Yeah, he had a really good combine too. So, and he was projected
Yeah.
early first rounder. I don't know if that's what he finished at. Let me pull him up real quick.
39 reps, man.
Yeah, it's
39 freaking
pretty
reps.
strong.
And a 4.97 40. So he's good, man.
Oh yeah.
And he's only 22. Looking at it, due to his age, man, I think he's better than Norwell.
Because
And
Norwell
B
was 24,
pursuit.
I think.
Yeah, B pursuit, B tackle, B power moves. Washington's a beast. I wouldn't even mind if he grabbed Washington with his other first round pick, the number 4.
Yeah.
Washington, yeah. 39 reps, that's a monster right there. And good speed too. Strong and fast.
I wouldn't
So-
want any part of him on the interior
Yeah.
line.
Yeah, I'd take Washington. And if he's running a 3-4, I'd put him at DN. He's fast enough to play DN in a 3-4. He's big enough to play it.
Yeah.
So he could play anywhere on that line. All right, we could.
Rumor
move it.
is, while I'm getting the Bears set up, rumor is Steelers are looking to move to a 4-3.
To a 4-3.
Yeah. From what I'm hearing.
I'd take him, man. I would still take him no matter what. He's the best player on the board.
Oh yeah. So you got the Bears coming up here, and you got all these people we've talked about, and Hicks, Gill, and Norwell. Could be available, and they might not be. I mean, we'll just have to wait and see.
To me, the Bears, they're set on defense at every spot but cornerback. I don't see a Reisman or Spittler making it that far, and I don't think any other corner in this draft is worth the top 10 pick. So if I'm him, and their offense is legit, don't get me wrong, they have a lot of weapons, but he needs a line. Again, I'm going to say Gill. Gill has to be picked in the top 10. He's the only first round. He's the only offensive lineman worth a first round pick.
Okay.
So
even it's third rounder, you're just saying forget it.
I'm going to say right now, he's superstar development. I'd be shocked if he wasn't.
Wow. We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to write that down. Check that later.
Yeah. Yeah. If not, I say he goes Norwell, because I think he's a little older at defensive line if Norwell's still there.
Okay.
Or he goes the wide receiver. But yeah, we can move on. Get this done in 2 minutes.
All right. Sounds good. I'll resize the Raiders real quick and should be ready.
Man, Raiders. This dude has a lot of motherfucking holes, dude. A lot of holes.
Oh, yeah.
So he needs linebackers big time, and that fast linebacker is not going to be there. So if I'm him, I'd pick Harriet. And I think Harriet won one of the college awards this year, so he's going to have at least a quicker star development.
Yeah, I think he just traded for a middle linebacker. I believe I read that.
Yeah, but even him, he's only
Yeah.
77 speed. I think he's just that guy's there for depth because he has no freaking linebackers.
Yeah.
But if I'm him, I'm picking Harriet. Harriet's a nice middle linebacker, and he's the fastest in the class, best shuttle, best three cone. He's only 22. I mean, I look at age all the time because they're gonna progress good if they're young.
Right.
So I'm thinking Harriet. If not Harriet, can you pull up the three that I have for him again?
Yep. Right there you go.
It's taking a second, but
Yeah,
if not
you got
Harriet,
Norwell, Spittler, Garcia.
yeah, any of those, man. But I would say Harriet if he's there. No, you know who I had? I had Wardsley, the running back.
Okay.
I mean, the Raiders like that Marshawn Lynch type. I don't really think the Raiders have a running back. And Worsley, he was the Heisman Trophy winner. I think we were bad about keeping up with this year, and I didn't plan on drafting, so I didn't pay attention. But I'm thinking he goes Harriet or Worsley gets off the board at this point because he's going to be he's not the fastest, but he's a power back, and he's only 21. I like that again, like the
Right.
age. 234, that's a good weight. He's pretty strong with the 25 reps. To me he replaces Marshawn Lynch right away.
Yeah, I mean, with those top skills, A minus and everything, that's something you like to see. Early first rounder talent. That could be a super or not a superstar, at least a star development. You would think. I would think, anyways. And if he won the
Yeah.
Heisman, you never know. You could have superstar development.
Yeah, and just one thing, man. Next year we're gonna keep better track of the draft stories, so we're gonna be better prepared. But we just try to do something quick. It's our first time doing it. Next year will be better.
Oh yeah.
But I hope everyone has a good draft.
All right. And Cardinals are just announced that their pick is in. So wish we could have
Oh
got him on
wow.
the show, but it didn't happen. So
Hey, Cards, you better pick a freaking quarterback, man.
that's all. That's all we want to see.
Oh
You gotta go
man.
QB.
So that'll be interesting, man. Thanks for having me on.
Oh yeah, no problem.